So you might be wondering why I haven't posted in a while, but that's because I was on holiday. Like, give me a break, guys. But anyway, moving on. Can you daily drive Linux in 2026? Starting with the most popular distro. Day 1 of my 10-day Linux challenge, and today I'm using Ubuntu as my main OS. It's supposed to be easiest, but does that actually mean it's good? So, the goal is if I can replace my normal workflow. So I'm going to install some apps I actually use, like a browser, code editor, OBS, etc. And I want to try watching YouTube, doing some light gaming or a performance test, and doing some file transfers and NAS access. But this does feel a bit like cheating because this is already my main OS. So it's kind of already done for me. That's why this is such a quick video. So the first one is OBS, which I use to record all of my videos, and it really kind of just works. I just installed it, and it installed properly and worked on the first try. Some annoying things is that it does like lose my settings, like every second or third time that I reopen the app or restart the app, and that's really annoying because if I go here to output and I scroll down a bit to the recording section, it actually switches the recording quality to lower quality and smaller file sizes, where I actually want it as much higher quality but larger file sizes. So that's it for OBS Studio. Then the next one is just browsing the web. For me, Firefox works really well. Whether this is because I don't really like big companies, so like I don't use Windows, and I don't use Macs, and I don't really use Google Chrome. Just because those big companies, they kind of like to take your data. So I just use Firefox and it works great, and it's much more lightweight than like most other web browsers. So you can see if I like go to my Nextcloud interface or do anything, I did have some issues here with my Nextcloud, so this is just time-lapsing me fixing it. But anyway, next thing is gaming. And gaming works surprisingly well, especially with, well, not especially, but it also works really well with like not non-native Linux games. It's like, I don't know, it's really surprising how far it's come and how much it can run Windows games on Linux. So then the last one is just watching YouTube, which is an important part of my life. So here I just have one of my videos playing, and it plays really well. Any stuttering that you see is just OBS acting up. But as you can see, the playback quality, I can change it to whatever I want. So from auto to 1080p or 720p, it all kind of works. And it's all really smooth. Another thing about Linux is it's so lightweight. It just really doesn't slow down or like crash as much as Windows. Obviously, it does crash sometimes, but now I'm gonna give all of my stuff a rating. So for watching YouTube, it gets 9 out of 10 because I don't want to rate too high. For light gaming or performance testing, it gets a 7.5 out of 10 because, you know, gaming on Linux is to be improved on. It's good, but it can be improved on. NAS access and file transfers is a solid 8 out of 10, and app compatibility is a 10 out of 10 because all of the apps I use have to work on Ubuntu because it's my daily driving operating system. So I only use apps that work on Ubuntu. So here's my total score, 34.5 out of 40. Thank you guys for watching. Goodbye.